Hello, y'all. This Essie, the rich woman, sitting here eating a deep fried Cornish hen and some rice and gravy. And I thought of a video. I thought of something I wanted to say. Now, for to you to have a problem with what I have on, just keep on strolling. If you have a problem with what I'm wearing, but it came to me. There are some people that make a big deal about other people not speaking to them. Like, say you see someone once a week or several times a week, and you passing this person, and the person never speaks to you. So you go and you complain about the person not speaking to you. Are you that type of person that complain about a person not speaking to you? Because if you are, I want to ask you a question. Did you speak to that person? Because just like you wondering why this person never speaks to me or this person never speaks to me, they probably wonder the same thing. Why you don't speak to them. It's some people that's like that. They don't speak, and the other person don't speak, but they complaining about it and they saying things to other people about this person never speaks to me when you never speak to them. That don't make sense. It don't make sense. You ain't gonna never hear me say, oh, this person don't speak to me. Especially when I'm not speaking. Who am I to complain about this person don't speak to me when I don't speak to them? Now, if I speak to them and they don't speak back, then you'll hear me say something. Or if I speak to them and they act like, and they speak and it's dry and like they don't want to speak, then you'll hear me say something. I'll be like, I ain't never speaking to that person again. Because I spoke to them, they act like they didn't even want to speak. I won't be the first one to speak no more. You'll hear me say stuff like that. But you ain't gonna never hear me complain about somebody didn't speak to me, especially when I didn't speak to them. So why don't you try speaking first? If you have a problem with someone not speaking to you, why don't you speak first to them? And then maybe after some time go by, they'll start speaking to you first. It's crazy to complain about someone not speaking to you when you don't speak to them. Is that maybe like a narcissistic trait or something? Maybe it is, because I know a person that complains about the very same thing, about a person not speaking to them. And I asked that person, I said, do you speak to her? And she said, no. I said, well, she probably wondering the same thing, why you don't speak to her. I remember I was at dinner with someone. We sat there the whole dinner, didn't say not one word to each other, not one word. So later on, the person said to me, you didn't say not one word to me at dinner. And I said, you didn't say not one word to me either. And when I said that, the person was like, they were shocked. It got to be a narcissistic trait that a person thinks that they should be spoken to first, that they should be, you should talk to me first, that they don't see what they do. They don't see when they don't speak to you. They don't see when they don't say not one word to you. They only see what you do. They only see when you don't speak, when you don't acknowledge them. They don't see it when they don't do it, when they do it. Yeah. So I know some people like that. So to you that's wondering why somebody ain't speaking to you, maybe because you ain't speaking to them. Speak first. That's all. Plain and simple. All right. Have a good night.